D&C 124:20-21. And again, verily I say unto you, my servant George Miller is without guile, he may be trusted because of the integrity of his heart, and for the love which he has to my testimony I, the Lord, love him. I therefore say unto you, I seal upon his head the office of a bishopric, like unto my servant Edward Partridge, that he may receive the consecrations of mine house, that he may administer blessings upon the heads of the poor of my people, saith the Lord. Let no man despise my servant George, for he shall honor me. It is claimed by critics of Joseph Smith that this is a false prophecy. George Miller was excommunicated 7 years later in 1848. The reality is that nowhere in this revelation to Joseph Smith does it say that George Miller would always be faithful or trustworthy. I imagine that Judas was trustworthy when Jesus picked him as one of his disciples. The Lord always gives people their agency and always encourages them to do what is right. Even if he knows what people will do in the future, he will always encourage them to do the right thing. It is not like the Lord is going to say to George Miller, yeah, so far you have been faithful, but you are going to screw up in a few years and fall away. I want nothing to do with you. Such information probably would initiate the process of him falling away. If people fall away, it is because of their actions and decisions and not because the Lord started the process of pushing them away. This is not a false prophecy, as it is not a prophecy. It is a snapshot in time of what George Miller could do in the future if he remained faithful.